The road always feels different when you're headed towards something unknown. Today, it's not a haunted house or a battlefield, it's something stranger, a convention. ParaUnity. Ghost hunters, skeptics, believers, YouTubers, and night vision fanatics all under one roof in Woodbridge, New Jersey. People chasing the same shadows, looking for the same proof, asking the same question. What comes next? Maybe it's fitting we call it unity. In a world divided by everything, at least the ghosts bring us together. Every town has its ghosts. Some are legends, whispered through time. Others are just people who never found their way home. Haunted Travels isn't about cheap scares or Hollywood horror. It's about the real places, the diners, back roads, forgotten buildings where history still breathes. We go where the story lives, where the past doesn't rest quietly and the present pretends not to hear it. From small town folklore to America's most haunted landmarks, we're chasing the echoes that refuse to fade. Because sometimes the most haunted places are the ones that still feel alive. The drive to Sheetz takes us through a thin veil of morning fog, the kind that settles low over Gettysburg, like a reminder that the night isn't quite ready to let go. By the time we pull into the glowing red and yellow oasis, dawn is just beginning to stretch across the sky. Sheetz, the unofficial breakfast of Pennsylvania road warriors, a place where the coffee's strong, the food's questionable, and your day truly begins. It's not gourmet. It's definitely not healthy, but it's ours. The drive from Gettysburg to Woodbridge is a long one. Hours of asphalt, rest stops, and the kind of silence that only comes from a sunrise road trip. Pennsylvania rolls behind you piece by piece, fields giving way to industry, industry giving way to that unmistakable Jersey energy. And then, somewhere between exhaustion and anticipation, the convention appears. All right, after a long drive, almost 3 hours and 35 some odd minutes, welcome to New Jersey at the Woodbridge High School in Woodbridge, New Jersey. This is my second year attending this con. This is the ParaUnity Con in New Jersey. Woodbridge High School, not the place you'd expect a massive paranormal event, but somehow it works. Inside these walls, the ghost-curious gather people who chase whispers, shadows, cold spots, and maybe a little meaning while they're at it. I have to say, when I come to this con, I feel like I'm going back to high school. Well, it isn't a high school. This is a fun convention. I love it. The only thing I don't like is they park you in Narnia. All the way out there in Narnia. But, that's why I want to get here early. It's okay. We're still going to have fun. ParaUnity isn't just a convention. It's a culture. A place where you can talk about the dead without anyone looking at you sideways. Here, belief is currency. Curiosity is welcome. And the rooms stay buzzing with the stories people are finally brave enough to tell. Some people come for the gear, some come for the seminars, but most come for the people, the faces they've seen on TV, the investigators who've been inside places you wouldn't set foot in, even on a dare. I had the chance to talk with Lauren Murphy and Jay Wasley from Ghost Adventures. Calm, cool, funny. The kind of people who remind you that behind every haunted location is just a group of humans trying to understand the unknown. After meeting the TV ghost hunters, I wandered into a quieter room where the Victorian historian Adam Schiff's was surrounded by so many people. He spoke with the kind of passion that makes the past feel alive again, a reminder that sometimes the most haunted things in a building aren't ghosts at all, but the history we carry forward. In the shadow of the big red eye Bigfoot exhibit, you can't help but feel watched. People stop, stare, laugh, wonder, and for a moment you do too. That's the charm of Bigfoot. Half myth, half mascot, and fully impossible to ignore. Before we go, one last lap, a chance to say goodbye to the artists, the investigators, the dreamers selling crystals, books, and equipment. These are the people who keep the paranormal world alive. Not the TV shows, not the big names, but the vendors who show up with hope, passion, and a folding table. All right, successful con. Now it's time to go get some food. Because what better way to celebrate a paranormal con than eating local food? From ghosts to comfort food, Miller's Ale House is the perfect reset button. After hours of crowds, stories, and strange energy, there's something grounding about a plate of fries and a menu where everything comes in portions big enough to feed your past and future selves. Sometimes, the most paranormal thing in your day is realizing how badly you needed a hot meal. Before pointing the car towards Pennsylvania, we make one last stop, a quiet tradition that's become a staple every time we cross into New Jersey. Raritan Bay Waterfront Park, a place where the noise of the day finally unravels. The air here always smells the same, a mix of salt, river breeze, and something old carried from the ocean. You stand by the rail, the wind brushing past you, and for a moment the world slows down. No crowds, no lines, no panels or vendors, just water moving endlessly forward. It's the calm after the convention storm. The reset button we didn't know we needed the first time we came here, but now wouldn't end a Jersey trip without. When you're ready, you take one last breath of that cool bay air. Let the wind carry away the leftover static of the day, and only then do you start the long drive home. As I drive home from New Jersey, I just have to kind of point this out. I am now on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, and I'm home. I lived right here in this area 2.5 years. I lived in Philadelphia. I lived off of Broad and Chestnut, next door to Olive Garden. I was an art student and went to the Art Institute of Philadelphia. So being back in this area particularly, it's like me being home. It's like I'm back, but I haven't been here in years, so I really think that a lot of the city has changed. I can tell you a lot of the city has changed since I've been there. But, this was a part of my life that I will never forget. I made a lot of friends, good or bad. But, I love Philly, and I'll always miss it. But, it was a part of my life that will always be here. The ride home is different, quieter, heavy in that satisfying way only a long day can give you. ParaUnity wasn't just an event, it was a reminder that the world is full of people searching for answers, connections, and maybe a little magic. And sometimes that's enough. But the road doesn't end here. There's always another story, another haunted place, another journey waiting in the dark. This is Haunted Travels.